Familia de Sala 7, deseo que se encuentren muy bien. Yo hoy tengo una entrevista con los protagonistas de Alerta Extrema, incluido GERARD BUTLER. ¿Qué mejor que GERARD BUTLER, protagonista y productor de Alerta Extrema, te cuente por qué no puedes perderte esta película?
This movie ticks so many boxes. It's an action movie, it's a disaster movie, it's a survival movie. It's very funny, and what you really climb into though are these characters that you can identify with and understand in these relationships. So I think that really we're taking the audiences on a hell of a ride into this unknown world that at the same time they really feel that they've gone into themselves. But there's such interesting themes in the movie, like loyalty, trust, friendship, courage, sacrifice, and I think that that's what they take out of it. They're kind of get the ride of a lifetime and then come out pretty inspired.
Hay varios dúos épicos en la historia de las películas de acción, como Mel Gibson y Danny Glover, Jackie Chan y Chris Tucker, por mencionar algunos. Y aquí Mike Colter, a quien vemos al lado de GERARD BUTLER pateando traseros en Alerta Extrema, nos cuenta la importancia del lazo entre protagonistas.
The two characters, and in terms of redemption, redemption is earned. It's like the relationship is earned. You can't be friends with someone who you haven't been to war with. I mean, if you've been through something with someone, that's going to bond you quicker than anything else. That's why people in the military call people that they fought alongside brothers. That's why people who play sports and stuff like that, they go to battle. These things bond you, and I think that's what bonds us. So even if we were trying not to be friends, it's kind of impossible when your life's on the line. This person has saved your life, or he's had your back in a gun fight. And I think those things are going to resonate with a lot of the audience members. These two people are not focusing on each other, but focusing on survival. And through survival, they create a bond that's inseparable in some way.
Algo que siempre me ha dado curiosidad es saber qué es lo que motiva a los actores para interpretar a un personaje. Y en esta ocasión, Daniella Pineda, quien personifica a Bonnie en Alerta Extrema, nos dice cuáles son sus razones.
What was so cool about shooting it was that it felt like a 90s action film. And I think the distinction is that, there's tons of action movies that get made, but we all know the ones from the 90s are the best because they're cinematic. And this movie is cinematic. It's not just a digital throwaway. Everyone wanted to feel real and raw. It's definitely going to be a standout film for that reason.
Todos sabemos de lo que nos puede dar como actor GERARD BUTLER, pero ¿qué tal como productor? Así que qué mejor que Daniella Pineda, quien tuvo varias escenas a su lado en Alerta Extrema, nos cuente cómo es GERARD exactamente produciendo.
It was very apparent, even on the first day, how much he cares. Yes, he's a producer. Yes, he's the main character, but he cares deeply about things being realistic and people bringing their best. And he's got a lot of passion and a lot of Monster Energy drink running through his veins. And he is a machine, I'll tell you what. But he wants it to be good at the end of the day. And he's so committed. I mean, he's committed at a 12, so everybody else better bring their A game. And it kept our production going.
No es ningún secreto que hay un debate entre saber qué es mejor, ver una película en cines o en plataformas digitales en la comodidad de tu hogar. En esta ocasión, Daniella Pineda nos dice por qué y cuáles son las razones más especiales para que disfrutes de Alerta Extrema en la pantalla grande.
I'm of the personal belief that every film should be seen in a theater. I mean, that's why we make movies. We're meant to be in a theater sharing an experience, a vulnerable experience with total strangers looking at something. And this movie in particular, because it is a 90s throwback feeling action film, it takes you back to the 90s when we used to go to theaters, and that was how we spent our Friday and Saturday nights. And that's what we did. That's what I grew up doing. And this is that kind of movie. This is why you go to the theater, to be with strangers in a dark room, and you're all on a plane that's going down, and it's totally adrenaline rush, and it's fun, and this is it's just the best experience. I mean, it's why I went into this business at all. So get off your streaming and go see it in theaters.
Pues ahí lo tienen, familia, la entrevista con los protagonistas de Alerta Extrema. También aquí arriba les dejo el enlace para que vayan y vean la entrevista con Tony Goldwyn, otro de los actores que forma parte del elenco de este filme. También, si ustedes ya vieron la película, los invito a que aquí abajo en los comentarios me digan qué les pareció, si sí les gustó, si vale la pena ver Alerta Extrema en cines o no. Ya saben que el chiste es debatir sobre eso que nos une, que es el amor por el cine. También quiero agradecerles a Ángel y a Norma porque de verdad han tenido una gran confianza en nosotros para hacernos llegar ese material y que ustedes lo puedan disfrutar, así que muchas gracias. Y pues también no olviden hacer todas esas cosas de YouTube, darle like a este video, compartirlo, suscribirse, activar campana de notificaciones y tampoco olviden que yo soy Aldo Yate. Nos estamos viendo, hasta la próxima.